This episode of Capes and Lunatic Sidekicks is brought to you by Tweaked Audio. To get awesome headphones, go to tweakedaudio.com and use the coupon code Southgate to get 30% off, free shipping, and a lifetime warranty. Or you can get there through the link on our website, southgatemediagroup.com.
This is Luca Perich, and you are listening to the Capes and the Lunatic Sidekicks podcast.
What about our Quasar podcast, The Quantum Zone?
What about our Quasar podcast?
Wendell Vaughn, the first Earthman ever appointed protector of the universe. Bonded to the energy-transforming quantum bands that are both weapons and symbols of his station, he fights an ongoing battle to defend all life in the universe from cosmic evil as Quasar. Hello and welcome back to the Quantum Zone, episode 108. I am Phil, joining me as always, master of the Quantum Zone.
I am Will. Hey, everyone.
And the master of his own domain because he's staying at home.
I am Matt. I get out for an hour a day in the rec yard.
Yes. All right. So, trying to stay off this coronavirus topic because it's a downer, but it just seems like it's everywhere. Well, it is everywhere.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. Because the big thing, that affects us comic fans, did you see we might be without new comics for a couple weeks here?
I'd say more than a couple weeks.
Yeah, my guy actually let me get mine early, so I'm not done reading them, but I got them today, so.
Yeah, what is it? Diamond's going to stop sending all new shipments out for the foreseeable future?
I think, it's like they're going to send out whatever they have in the warehouse. I'm hoping there's one more week left. Mm-hmm. Because next Wednesday is my birthday. It'd be nice to have comics on my birthday.
Happy early birthday.
Thank you. Unless I just go and buy old stuff. I don't know. Mm-hmm. Or someone buys me old stuff. Danielle. Yeah, at least she listens to this. Anyway. So, yeah, I just wonder, the companies haven't said anything about digital yet. Are they going to do digital? That's going to hurt the stores.
Yeah, I think, I really think, because I've been watching the Twitter conversations on this, once we get through this, nothing's going back to like it was. The kind of, not with comics, not with, things are going to be different in almost all aspects of our lives after we survive this.
Oh, so definitely like entertainment and social stuff. Oh yeah. Where's my Walking Dead theme song? But yeah, this is.
I was thinking about The Walking Dead when I was walking through the streets today, and just it's weird because sometimes I only pass a handful of people also out on walks, I guess, or walking somewhere, and I try to smile, but it's some people they'll cross the street or give you a real wide berth, and it just kind of reminds me of when new characters meet each other in The Walking Dead. There's an element of skepticism and mistrust right on sight.
How many people have you killed?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's just weird because, like I said, even at work, because I'm essential. Thank you. It's just it's like got to remember, don't shake anyone's hand, don't pat anybody on the back. Hell, try to stay a couple feet away from anybody.
I hear you, man. I hear you.
I didn't realize how many times.
How many people in your work setting?
We got a good bit because I work where we make ventilators. So they're looking to hire. They're looking to hire more people. Years ago we had a second shift. They got rid of that. They're bringing second shift back. They're ramping up big time.
Yeah.
So
sounds like they need to.
That's what I said. Coronavirus is bad for the world, but good for my job security, I guess.
Mm-hmm. So. Yeah, for certain businesses.
Yeah. Medical. Yeah.
Yeah, I went to the grocery store today, and I always bring my own bags, and they said, we can't touch your bags. So, I'm fine with bagging my own stuff anyway, but there was just a bagger standing there. I was like, well, if you can't touch them, then just, I tried to say politely, like, leave. Let me do it.
What are you doing here? Yes.
Stand there and,
why are you standing there?
What are you gonna coach me through it?
Probably,
I wouldn't have done that. I would separate.
Probably making sure you weren't going to steal anything. But I would have been like, okay, MC Hammer, I got this.
Yeah.
But on the bright side, I was just telling Will, did you see? I mean, we're all three of us are already watching it, but I guess they're making Picard free for a month. So if people want to watch, who haven't subscribed, want to watch Picard.
Oh, really? So you can just binge it all out in 1 month?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, I know. Kona's like, damn it, I paid for it.
I haven't seen the most recent. Yeah, I haven't seen the most recent episode, so I'm kind of waiting. Maybe I might just watch them back to back.
Well, yeah, I think they said
2-hour finale because this week is the wind up. Right?
Yeah, and they said last week's and this week's were kind of like a big 2-part finale, but it kind of broke it up.
Because it's a cliffhanger. I mean, I was like, oh, come on.
Yeah, last
man.
week's. Yeah.
All right, so I'm good. I'm glad that I waited. Good.
It was wise, very wise.
Yeah, I think it might even be better.
I
if you
just
watch
forgot about it. I mean, I have nothing but time. But
he's been stuck in all those old Voyager episodes.
Yeah, and Deep Space Nine. Although I did watch some modern TV today.
Oh,
yeah. Yeah, I watched that show, The Outsider, which was based on a Stephen King novel. Kind of. I remember reading the novel and. There's some similarity, but they kind of take a different spin on it.
Oh, I was going to say, what are the ladies on The View doing, Matt Kona?
Okay, they're broadcasting from their own mansions.
Oh yeah, I mean, hey, everyone has regressed to us.
That's right.
Hey, and I want to say, I'm proud of the Caves and Lunatics and Caves and Lunatics sidekicks because, like, I think Jimmy Fallon's cleaned up his audio and stuff, but like last week, he sounded worse than us. His audio. Thank you very much.
Really?
Yes. So yeah, some of these shows, and like I know, they actually did a Talking Dead this week after Walking Dead, and they were basically just, I don't know if it was Skype or Zoom or something, but I was just like, yeah, we sound better than that. Yeah. Thank you, Kid Focal, and then thank you, my editing. It's
exactly, yeah.
Yeah, people, yeah, if you're listening on the podcast, yeah, I add bass. Matt Kona sounds like this in real life. Okay, that one. That was great.
I'm trying to look up the diamond thing, and I don't know. They're kind of vague in their statement.
Oh yeah, I asked my guy at the store today.
Happen.
I said, is next week is this the last shipment or is next week? And he's like, we don't even know what's going on. So they're telling this.
You know what I think they should do? I think that they should go back to the old days of comic books being sold in supermarkets and pharmacies because those are going to stay open.
That's right.
I don't know. Or it might not take as much care with the books, but
or treat it like
probably unlikely, but
treat it like food or anything else. I mean, I know it's going to cost the publishers more, but like, how about you polybag every comic you send out?
Yeah,
bag them. Like those Death of Superman issues, or the first issue of Miles Morales. Yeah. Come on.
Right. Or everything is the Executioner's song with a card in it.
Oh, Matt Kona wants a polybag and a trading card. Oh.
I do. I want a trading card that's also a medical card. No, Mark.
We see him on Matt. Oh, yes, because Matt Kona wants to drown his sorrows because Boston has lost its favorite son, Tom Brady.
Yeah. Tom Brady is on to greener pastures. Who knows? Maybe they won't even play football this year. I hope not. I hope whatever.
So where did he go?
He had a good run.
So he's a Pirate now?
20 years. Now he's in Tampa Bay. Yeah. He's
yes.
Bootlegging DVDs for the Buccaneers.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Not the Bucks of the Pittsburgh Pirates who lost the first World Series to the Boston team, but not those guys.
But yes, no.
Although Tom Brady was drafted by the Montreal Expos. But,
Yes, Florida resident Lil Hellfire is not happy about Tom Brady. She says she's like, God damn, now I have to be a Dolphins fan now.
Why?
Because people don't like Tom Brady. Konix, he's a cheater. You're going to learn this now that he's not on your side. He's a cheater.
I don't know. That's accurate.
What, he's still going to root for him? The first time he plays the Patriots. The first time he plays the Patriots. Oh.
Well, he's not playing the Patriots this year because it's a completely different conference. So they don't know, like, football teams don't play every other team. There's only 16 games a season. But, I mean, if he makes it to the Super Bowl and the Patriots do too, both of those things I think are unlikely, then we'll see. I wish him well. I don't really.
You just wait, Matt Kona. You wait till he starts when the first game he's playing against the Patriots. It's going to be like when the ex-girlfriend shows up with her new boyfriend at your party. That's right. I called Tom Brady an ex-girlfriend. Fight me, nerds.
Fight me, nerd.
Nah. I think it's the better analogy would be like if you're, I don't know, if your sibling was dating someone and they broke up because your sibling was a jerk, and you're like, I'm not going to take your side. I still like that person. I wish him well. I hope
You're right. You were right to cheat on my sister. That's right.
No, the other way around. I said if Brady didn't do anything wrong. Yeah.
What is this new math? You're confusing me, Matt.
Come on, follow my analogy, please.
I don't know.
Yes, that's audio. That's audio right from Tom Brady's house.
I don't know.
What else is going on in the world? Yeah, it's all Corona. Oh, they pushed back Wonder Woman 1984 movie from June to August.
I saw that. Yep, I did see that too.
Still no announcement on Black Widow, which was supposed to come out a month before Wonder Woman. So
I bet you it's pushed. I bet you they're not going to launch any movies at theaters in the next few months.
They're going to wait probably till the end of the summer at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not good.
Sure. I just want, again, just with the big plan Marvel has, if they would even if they just release it on Disney Plus to get it out there, because I'm just like, I wonder if it has to come out before Falcon and Winter Soldier. It better not the real Falcon and Winter Soldier, because that's Disney Plus, so you don't have to hold that back.
I don't see how it could. I mean, it takes place in the past. I mean, they could set stuff up for Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Like I said, unless there's like an end credit or something that has to do something with something. How do you know, Will?
I don't know. I am surmising.
Infinity stuff, yes, time travel. We've seen time travel.
That's true. We have seen time travel to
and
alternate.
Hey, what happens to the person you sacrifice when you put that soul stone back?
That's right. Shouldn't that come back to? Yeah, I don't. Deep thoughts.
Oh, I saw the funniest meme. That scene from The Lion King. Was it Simba? They're holding Simba over the cliff, and they're like, "Remember when they sacrificed Simba for the soul stone?"
Pretty good.
So anything else? Yeah, it's all Corona talk.
Yeah.
No.
Like I said, I didn't read all the new comics yet, but Immortal Hulk, it was the anniversary issue because it's 750, so of course they went back to the old numbering. It was good.
Okay, good. I'm looking forward to that. I've got the hardcover of the first, 10, 12 issues, so I'm going to start and try to catch up. I've heard great things about it, but I haven't read any of them yet.
And by the time...
Yeah, I read the first couple, and I think I was waiting for a collection as well.
Yeah, the first couple issues were good. After 25, some of them were kind of iffy, but 750, I was like, oh, they redeemed themselves, especially with the last page.
Cool.
What else did I read? A bunch of DC stuff. This one's for you, Ray. Batman. This will probably... I'm trying to remember... when will this hit? But first week of April is going to be big because on Capes and Lunatic Sidekicks, it's going to be a lot of Ray. The first, because the last Tuesday is our Spider-Man The Lost Years talk, Kona. And then Thursday, which is, it's the day after April Fool's, but it's kind of our April Fool's episode of Comic Capers because Ray's on there talking Black Widow comics with Lilith. Because someone was hosting Into the Night that week. I won't give away his surprise. I don't know if he wants me to give it away, but
oh yeah. Oops, don't say that. Yeah.
and then I was on with a couple of his guys. Like I think an episode's going to air 2 weeks after that one. So yeah, he may invade over here, but I invaded at least 2 episodes of his podcast. We were even like, we're breaking your toys, Ray. Oh, and then on Friday, I'm sure he'll have feedback on the Quantum Zone, whatever Quantum Zone episode goes up. So he'll be on this podcast every day that week at that we have a show, except for Mondays, because there's a Batman show on every Monday.
Ah, Batman.
Yeah, because me and Lilith are covering Nightfall, like, issue to issue.
Ah, cool.
Oh, cool.
You know, because Bane.
Why not?
There we go.
You think darkness is your ally?
Remember The Dark Knight Returns?
You think darkness is your ally?
I'm all over the place. I promote Quantum Zone on the other shows, then I'm over here. I'm promoting Before the Bat. It's nuts. It's nuts. All right. Well, unless anyone else has something else, should we get the Quasar?
You bet. Actual Quasar
do it.
issue.
Yes. I'm liking the Quasar crossovers more than the actual Infinity War event.
As it went with our Infinity Gauntlet crossovers too.
Yep. All right, Kona, slap on your skis.
Yes. Old favorite returning.
Are you drunk again, Kona? Are you drunk?
No. Are we starting? We talking about the cover? To be or not to be? I'm ready.
Thanos giveth, Deathurge
39,
taketh
right?
away. Wait,
Yeah.
so is this Thor speaking on the cover? Thanos giveth, Deathurge taketh away.
Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, barely.
No. It's not the current Thor anyway.
Oh, maybe it's Hercules.
Hercules should be quoted in the cover. Giveth and taketh.
So yes, again, Infinity War crossover. Quasar 39 from October 1992. Mark Grunwald writer. Steve Lytle penciler. That's right. Capullo is gone. But yes, Lytle's good. Candelario and McKenna inkers. Janice Chang letterer. Paul Beckton colorist. Kelly Corvus editor. And Tom DeFalco Thanos in chief.
Nice. He's the Thanos in chief.
What does that mean? What does that mean? Did he only edit like 50% of this issue?
I don't know.
Yeah.
All right, so
The other 50% was by the Thanos clone in chief.
Or he just killed with a snap. I don't know.
True.
So yes, so this one, to be or not to be, ends where the last issue Infinity War left off with Thanos holding out the ultimate nullifier to Quasar. With Wolverine holding holding one hand with the other hand for some reason. Looks like he's holding back his own claws. Let me at him.
Yeah,
Let me at him. Let me at him. Let me at him.
Yeah.
Let me at him.
Well, only one hand has claws coming out of it.
And what's that look Jean Grey's giving Thanos? Like, really? You didn't ask me? I was Dark Phoenix.
I was the Phoenix. Come on, man.
All right, so aboard the scout ship of the World Drainer. I don't know. Isn't it usually World Devourer? For some reason, they're like World Drainer. Because like World Drainer, just like I guess Devourer people like get the picture of him like actually like eating with his mouth, but like World Drainer just sounds like he has like a giant straw and he's just like
I hope it's not a plastic straw.
Oh, that's right. You can destroy our planet, but don't use a plastic straw. Yes, aboard the scout ship of the World Drainer Galactus, a contingent of Earth heroes has come in hopes of finding a way to vanquish the cosmos-threatening Magus. A weapon has been found that has the power to nullify reality itself. Now all they need is a volunteer to pull the trigger. All right, who was Thanos?
How steely is your resolve, Quasar?
And this story continues from Infinity War number 4, now on sale.
Last episode.
On sale then, yeah.
Finally tempered. Finally tempered.
The ultimate nullifier is yours.
And Thanos walks away.
I vowed Quasar would pay for his impertinence. Did it leave you?
And that was last issue, which would have been Quasar number 38, which would have been two episodes ago.
Yep.
Yes, 2 episodes ago.
It appears I shall not have long to wait before this vow reaches fruition. I know of no entity who has ever activated the nullifier and has not been nullified in the act. Never thought I'd willingly accept a gift. Oh, sorry.
Well,
Word bubble mashup.
Yeah,
So
it's hard.
yeah.
Yeah, because the word bubbles all
I
mash
was
up.
reading Quasar's mind for a second. Yeah.
Yeah, so Quasar's thinking, never thought I'd willingly accept a gift from Thanos, the Death Worshipper, but better one of us good guys have this thing than old Stone Face. And Cap comes over. Don't do it, Quasar.
And Hercules says, "'Tis not a dare worthy of acceptance."
But it may well be our only way out, as the Thing, Wolverine, Moondragon, and Archangel look on. Just panels of their face. Cap says, "We don't know that. You don't have to use the thing, son. No one here will think the lesser of you for it." Quasar says, "Don't worry, Cap. I'll be careful. Everyone, stand back, please," as he throws up a quantum bubble with himself inside. Cap's like, he used his quantum bands to create a containment dome.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
I think that's you, right, Matt?
The thing. The kid probably doesn't want an audience when he commits suicide. And Hercules knocking on the bubble. "Quasar, 'tis Hercules. I've decided 'tis the Prince of Power who should shoulder this burden, not one as inexperienced as you. Quasar."
All right. Are we doing Quasar first or that other panel?
Uh,
Maybe the other panel, because the next page is all
Quasar
Quasar.
Yeah, it's a knocking.
Yeah, because Cap's like, my prayers are with you, lad. If anyone can pull this off, it's you.
I held the nullifier once. I should have volunteered, says Johnny Storm.
Oh, he held it once. He didn't activate it or anything.
Yeah.
And inside the bubble, you see Quasar making a collect call. Epoch, hey, Cosmic Goddaughter, have you been monitoring all this?
Indeed, I have, Quasar.
So what can you tell me about this cosmic doohickey?
It must be powerful indeed if both Galactus and Thanos fear its might.
That's all you can tell me? I guess that much.
That's all I can say with certainty for the time being. If you wish, I could research it further.
Well, I'm going to want to know something about this thing before I use it. Let me ask you this. Is there any place in the universe that has a whole lot of information gathered together in one place? A library or a museum or something? Yes, Quasar, but we are also social distancing right now.
Yes, there is a repository of knowledge, ancient and modern, in the Beta Scorpii system.
Can you give me the coordinates to get there?
Of course.
Great. Give me a few minutes to... Hey, I just thought of something.
That's right.
We've been waiting for this, yes. I usually don't quantum jump within atmospheres because of the environmental effects. But if I quantum jump from within one of my bubbles, the bad effects will be contained inside it. Why did I never think of this before?
Floop. Floop. That's awesome.
So, who is that?
I'm not sure who's saying this.
Yeah,
We'll say it's Archangel. That guy's he's had nothing to do except being in the background, although he did get one of his own panels earlier, so.
All right, I'll take it.
It's the 90s. His job is to stand there and brood.
Yeah, Will.
Hey, it suddenly got bright inside Quasar's bubble.
Did the kid just use the ultimate nullifier? He ain't been pointed in the direction of the enemy yet. Mayhap the weapon went off by accident.
Yeah, he's cleaning it and it went off by itself.
Or the punk snapped under the pressure and aced himself. That's Wolverine. I don't know what accent I was doing.
Yeah.
A lot of
Nice
pressure.
Canadian,
Three different weird accents.
I was going to say, nice Canadian accent, eh? All right.
Yeah, he was from Winnipeg. Nobody knows what they sound like.
All right. So, meanwhile, on the distant planet Skadam, an Earth woman named Holly Steckley, are we sure she's an Earth woman, is sole witness to an event which would affect Quasar profoundly were he to learn of it. His girlfriend has just died. One date, come on.
Yeah, and I'm Holly. She's thinking to herself, well, spaceships are shooting down lasers around her. This can't be happening. Please tell me this charred skeleton isn't Kayla Ballantine. I was certain she had the power to blast those alien warships out of the sky. That's why she was kidnapped here in the first place. Some friend I turned out to be. I was the one who told her to go and try it, and such a waste. Why did I even have to accompany her here? Now I have no choice but to see. Pretty much looks like it hits her like right
in front of her.
Corpse, but I guess with fist. Yeah. Go! She jumped out of the way. Blast you! Haven't you got enough? Hey, Kayla's skeleton, it's glowing strangely. What's happening to it?
I would have loved to know what she was thinking in that panel when she said, "Now I have no choice but to."
Sorry, spoilers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, because we don't want to spoil it because Ray doesn't know the secret yet. So would have been nice to know. It would have been nice if we still had Grunwald to ask.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yeah. So elsewhere, see Quasar come out and back in the real space. Epi, this is it?
Yes, Quasar. The planet Russ. Is that Russ? R-U-S?
Yes.
Yeah. Planet Russ. Tri-Galaxy Arena Academic Center.
So the planet's named after someone's dad?
I guess.
Yeah.
So he comes flying down. Wow. Reminds me of Hala. Remember Hala? The seat of the Kree Empire. The whole world the whole world is covered with buildings.
Each major megalopolis is dedicated to the acquisition of and dispensation of different branch of knowledge.
So where might I find the library devoted to unbelievably powerful weapons?
I am not certain. Land at the largest building you see, and we can ask for directions there.
You got it. Is it something for a landing? And all these aliens are staring at him. Hello, name's Quasar. Any of you happen to be majoring in Earth languages? And then one... Because I was going to say I can hit the angler button, but that doesn't even look like anglerese.
Yeah, these are just dashes and carrots.
Yeah.
Occasional backslash.
Backslash. Forward
yeah.
That's either the address for the quantumzone.org. See, there's your plug. Or the old mattconan.com.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
So yes, the aliens.
Or there he just wants to play a game of Hangman. Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna get there. All right, so yes, the alien says that, and Quasar says, "Oh, you recognize this as a weapon? Well, I haven't come to use it here. Really, I come in peace, as they say. I need information." And he's thinking they're all scared of me as he tries to hide the nullifier behind his back. Say, Epi.
Now take me to your leader.
Is that lady naked? Oh, no, wait. I don't know.
Nah.
Say, Epi, I need a little help here. Whoa!
Nice.
That baby's naked.
Yeah, that's true. Epi, this is a surprise. You almost never come out of your pocket dimension.
I thought it might be useful. Humanoid appears to be the majority form here. The majority form here, no?
You get a panel Quasar's eye.
Gentle beings do not feel discomfort. Like yourselves, my companion and I simply seek knowledge.
Epoch taking human form. I can't get used to it.
I did little to allay their fears regarding the nullifier. But I was able to scan their minds enough to ascertain that there are information directories inside virtually every major edifice.
I'll fly us, as he takes Epi's hand. And he's thinking, what a place. I'd love to take a decade or so off and try to cram all the learning in my head I could fit.
I like this sensation.
That's right, Lois Lane. You see anything that looks like a directory?
Ahead. Now release my hand. I wish to try this aerial locomotion by myself.
I wish that's what flying was called.
Aerial locomotion.
Taking an aerial locomotive
with me.
75% off.
Do the aerial locomotion with me.
You want to be the librarian, Matt?
Shh. Or like a librarian. Shh.
Yeah.
Or. Excuse me. There is no cutting in line.
Translated from the Urganess language.
Ah, yes.
So I'm guessing Quasar can't understand him, but don't you think the quantum bands could translate?
Apparently we haven't.
I mean,
we haven't got that far yet.
If they have universal translators on Star Trek, come on, the quantum bands could.
Yeah, well.
I guess. Epoch, tell the man we don't have much time for protocol. The universe is in jeopardy unless I figure out what to do with this weapon. He puts it on the table. He puts it on the counter.
My goodness. You wish to use our facilities? Please fill out these forms and we'll expedite the processing of your use privileges. AKA, I will make you a library card.
I love he slaps a weapon on the counter. He's like, "Oh, here, I'll give you a library card." And then this next panel, yeah. I mean,
take all of the late fees. You can take this whole bag of dimes.
You see, you're like seeing through this guy's monocle. It almost feels like Quasar's wearing a monocle in that next panel.
Uh-huh.
Just a minute, sir. You don't seem to understand. The entire universe is in danger. I don't have the time to waste filling out.
Here you go. I filled them out for him.
And here is your access disc. You could use it in any room except for the teen library.
Oh, I completely forgot. Kona. Oh, my Lord. Of course Kona got to play the librarian. Wait a minute. There was no triangles on the here's your access disc. So did he suddenly start speaking English, or did someone's translator start working?
Maybe. I don't know.
All right.
Yeah. It looks like he's giving him a USB, which is kind of cool. Just plug that in.
Or a CD with no hole in the middle. Pretty swift, yeah. Epi. Thanks. Now, where do you suppose?
The master data directory is this way, Quasar, and they messed up the lettering there.
The bubble, yeah, the bubble's not yellow.
Yeah.
But it says, someone talking to Quasar. All right, and as they get to a computer, it appears to be some sort of computer. Is there some sort of instruction booklet somewhere?
No need. I have deciphered it already. Compared to organic intelligences, computer intelligence are easy to comprehend.
Okay, then see what you can find on the ultimate nullifier. There's a big black axe. Hits the
axe just comes on. Yeah.
Yep.
What? Oh no, Deathurge.
I am pleased you recognized me, champion of the universe.
I don't even want to know what gravestone you crawled out from out under. Because we've seen him, way back in issue 2, which was episode 2. Oh, my Lord, we're on episode 108. He was in episode 2, and then in Cosmos and Collision.
Yep, lots of parts of Cosmos and Collision.
Would it be episode 3? Yeah.
No, because episode
3, because isn't the first one just again to know each other one?
Well, but we did talk issue 1. Episode 2 was you and me talking. Issue 2, Kona. Episode 3 was me and Will doing Captain America 379. Don't F with me, Kona. I remember.
Okay, all right. You should have been the librarian, clearly.
I am the elder of the universe, the librarian. Look, I really don't have any time to horse around. Boy, this is ironic, me telling this to you. Look, I really don't have any time to horse around with you just now. The universe, or some fraction thereof, is in jeopardy, and I've got to do my part to save it. Get it? It's in jeopardy?
I get it. What is... I know why else would I know. Why else would I be here? You hold the nullifier, a weapon capable of plunging untold expanses of reality into oblivion. I am an agent of oblivion, consequently, what you do concerns me.
Go on, Quasar. Fight with him if you wish. I'll stay here and research the nullifier for you.
You boys go out and play. I got work to do.
Yeah, go do your thing.
So Quasar takes off and goes, okay. And he thinks, gotta lead him away from Ep so he doesn't do more damage. Come and get me, tar face.
Ooh. Call me Tarface. I'm breaking out the skis and the poles. That's right. Putting the axe in the backpack. Such is my destiny. Such is your doom.
But then another cutaway. Meanwhile, in another galaxy, the starship Morningstar receives 2 earthly visitors. 2 earthly visitors.
I think this is the leader guy.
Oh, yeah.
I think I'm doing it, yeah. So I thank you for telling me what you and Quasar did to help the dead Kree, Makari. Issue number 37, what is that? 3 or 4 episodes ago?
Something like that.
Yeah.
Mrs. Makari? Yeah.
Yep.
Hey, don't thank us. Oh, wait, no. Quasar did all the work. Her and I were just along for the ride.
Come, Makari, we have done as Quasar bade. Now let us quit this spacefaring sepulture. boy, big talk for someone whose butt's hanging out.
Yo, her, can I talk to you for a sec? In private? Excuse us, Fav. What's the big idea? What's the big hurry to get out of here?
I dislike this ship and its occupants.
You're entitled. where else would you suggest we wait till Quaze comes back?
And we see a little alien coming up to the leader. I found the next morning site, sir.
Indeed.
At least here, there's air flood and a Florida run on. Aren't you even the least bit curious how this mourner culture keeps finding folks to mourn?
Somewhat.
It is in this galaxy?
No, it is in the Deathurge system in the Milky Way galaxy.
Hey, that's the race of the character that replaces Doctor Strange in the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh, that's right.
Right?
Yeah.
Nice.
The Guardians of the Galaxy of the future.
Good catch. Yeah.
Makari, this is Krugar, one of our listeners.
Hi, say, I was wondering if it would be cool for her and me to hang out with you for a while. Certainly we would be honored to have, yeah. Certainly we would be honored to have the companions of the Protector of the Universe. Oh, wait, sorry. It's the little red guy saying that.
Is it?
I'm running all over everyone else's lines being Makari.
Is that the red guy or Fast?
Yeah, it's the red guy.
Okay, certainly. We would be honored to have the companions of the Protector of the Universe aboard our humble vessel. And her's like, I don't see why anyone Quasar manages to protect gives you one less person to mourn. No.
We do not enjoy our task, Her. It is a solemn duty. He said duty.
We know. Oh, Lord. What kind of humor is that, Will?
Duty humor.
And how is it you find new...
On the list of types of humor, it's number 2 on my list.
Oh, nice.
And how is it you find new races to mourn? Listeners like myself can hear the psychic screams of the dying. And you hear such screams now? Yes. And you do nothing to help the dying or at least try to stop whatever it is that is killing them?
We are not warriors. We are not protectors. We are mourners. Our purpose is to bring honor to those who...
Honor? Ha! You celebrate death in the guise of honoring the dead. As she flies away, we cut back to, what is that, Rue?
Russ.
Russ, okay.
Yeah,
yes, R-U-S.
Yeah. Now, I assume that in the time that it's taken in the flashback, Deathurge has been engaging with Quasar on a cross-country chase. Cross-country skiing, because he's a skier. All right.
Via aerial locomotion.
You've encountered me twice. Yeah. You've encountered me twice before, Quasar, yet you still persist in the belief you can outrun me?
Well, Deathurge, the fact that I survived our previous meetings fills me with confidence. I can do so again. And he thinks, snag them, as he throws a quantum anchor around his foot.
This time is different.
Oops, all that did was wreck some real estate. I'll have to go back and repair the damage later.
See, isn't that taking responsibility?
What a nice boy.
It's going to go fix that building. I can't wait till that issue.
Yeah.
The ultimate nullifier in your possession makes a world of difference.
We see two aliens, one man, one woman, I guess, on the ground. The black one pulls weapons from within his
Savage Dragon
Yeah, some hairy guy. The black one pulls weapons from within his body.
You query him as to how, Gary. I'm engaged in self-preservation.
And Quasar's thinking, oh, Deathurge pulls out a arrow. He's like, he took out his bow. Got a block as the arrow comes flying at his head. Whoa. Came at me so fast I couldn't form a quantum shield in time. Managed to deflect the second shaft at least, as he forms like a quantum shield like Captain America's. Okay, Deathurge, I'll bite. How's the nullifier make this skirmish any different?
Have you not guessed? Using the ultimate nullifier is suicidal. Wielders must be prepared to make the ultimate sacrifice. I am the avatar of self-destruction. Thus you must submit yourself to...
Submit this! And he chops his head off with a sword. Oh, man. Didn't think that would happen. Oh, I just went at his neck with a quantum sword. I didn't think that was going to happen. I beheaded him, as we see Deathurge catch his own head. Well, it wasn't exactly alive, I guess, so I don't think I'm a murderer. And it's not like I had much choice.
And then he hits him in the back with a Deathurge mace, which is the bad guy equivalent of quantum nunchucks, but dialed up a bit. You relinquish your precarious hold on the fragile envelope of your mortality, as he wraps it around his neck. My weapons are made of the midnight in all mortal souls. They are useless, ephemeral as shadow unless you give them power over you. This you have done, Quasar.
Like heck I have. You're just playing mind games.
I have come to help you in your journey into your inner darkness. You claim you are protector of the universe, Quasar, but you fail to see that life itself is an aberration, a random mixture of chemicals and electricity with delusions of grandeur. He impales him with a number of these certain weapons that Quasar has given power to.
Non-spark.
Oblivion is the universe's preferred state. Yeah, non-sparkly.
Black weapons.
You are so vain as to think that because you are alive, that is what the universe desires. Fa! I am protector of the universe too, Quasar. I protect the universe from the chaotic blight of that aberration called life. Love this monologue.
You're so vain, probably think the universe is about you. Back in the Milky Way.
Star jump to the Adventure system implemented. Cloaking field. Engaged.
Engaged.
Is this a Romulan or a Klingon ship?
I don't see no cloak on this thing.
What is the native name for the planet below?
Skadam, sir. Oh.
What? Huh?
What?
Wow. It would appear the destruction of the Scadamites is still going on.
Oh my God! Look at this panel. That's Worf. That's Worf right there. Come on, next to the gold guy. That's Worf.
Oh yeah.
Oh wow! Yeah. Mutton chop Worf.
Yeah. You guys want to do some aliens? Because I'll do the her.
Sure.
Monologue.
You got it.
All right. Okay. Their dispatchers call themselves the Black Fleet, sir. They appear to be ravagers, plunderers, pirates. How soon before they have finished their cruel work?
Within a rotation, according to a transmission I intercepted.
You could still do something, save lives, but no. You want them to maximize the loss of life so you'll have more fodder for your precious mourning rituals. How can you people stand to live with yourselves? I cannot idly stand by and watch this slaughter. I am going to do something or die in the trying. And if I do die, don't you leeches dare mourn for me. As she flies out of the ship and starts blasting
And that
spaceships.
is an awesome splash page.
Yep.
Yeah.
Look at the power.
After a big mic drop moment, too. That was great.
Mm-hmm.
Blasting alien ships while you're half naked in space. All right.
Yeah.
But
With a pronoun for a name.
well, she said I, not her.
That's true.
Oh Lord. Unknown to her on the surface of the planet below is another of Quasar's acquaintances, one Holly Steckley. Holly?
Sorry, I just clicked off the page by accident. We're on page 26, though, right? Or is
27 now.
27.
Yeah, 25 is the big splash.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. Holly Steckley, come on. All right. Wait, oh, this isn't Galactus' ship. Am I missing a
No.
page?
It's like
No,
the
so
top
is that-
half of the page.
Yeah.
Wait, it starts with Captain America?
No.
No, it's this
I'm sorry, I'm on the digital version. Sorry, Diamond Publishing. And then I clicked off.
No, this page.
The digital numbers of pages are a little bit different. Talk amongst yourselves, coffee talk. All right, yes. With Kayla incinerated and her formidable power gone, I don't know how much longer I can last. Though I'm not without some resources myself, the Black Fleet seems intent upon wiping all life off the face of the planet. If only Kayla's boyfriend Quasar knew what had... And she, yeah, weird lightning bolts, double underlines 12. Oh, Holly, I feel oh, sorry.
Yeah. Holly, I feel so strange.
Kayla does not look like herself.
She looks like the Blob's sister.
She looks like the what's that? Yeah, or what? Was it a Clayface in Batman animated series? Yeah. Mid-transformation Odo from Deep Space Nine.
There you go.
All right.
Meanwhile, on the planet Russ.
Kayla!
On the planet Russ.
Yeah, Quasar does not look good. I mean, he's got some Deathurge daggers through his wrist, right above the quantum bands of his right hand, through his left biceps, shoulders, back, and Deathurge is just standing on him, ready to drop one last stake somewhere. He looks like he's everywhere vital so far. I've beaten you as I always knew I would. You've always had a refreshing sense of futility about you.
Why are you doing this? If you take,
it's not wrong.
Yeah. Why are you doing this? If you take me now, I won't be able to use the nullifier, and I won't be able to consign it being a far greater power than me to your Master Oblivion.
You misunderstand me, Quasar. I'm not here to kill you. I visit everyone who is seriously contemplating using the nullifier and make sure they understand what it means to be a bearer of nothingness. To dispense the void, one must accept the void in your heart.
No, I refuse.
Then you will fail to activate the nullifier. I think you will succeed. See you on the other side, fellow protector.
Disappearing? He's wrong about the nullifier. I'll find a way to use it without perishing in the process. And soon, Quasar goes back to find Epoch. Epoch, there you are. Well, I sent the Deathurge on his merry way, but not before he put me through the ringer. So what's the scoop on the nullifier?
Data is scanty. No one has recorded who built it. Only some of its past users are known. There is no record of how Galactus came to acquire it. One thing the various sources agree upon, no one who has used it survived the experience.
That's what Deathurge said.
Quasar, I urge you not to use it. I value your continued existence.
Oh, gee, thanks, Epi. I value yours, too. Don't worry. I'll be as careful as I know how to be. Now we'd better get back to Galactus' ship.
Quasar, I wish to remain here for the immediate future. There is much here I can learn.
You're sure?
Yes.
Well, okay. We'll stay in touch. And Quasar flies off. Take care, little spudling. And he thinks, boy, does that feel weird. Epi coming out of her little dimension, taking humanoid form, staying behind on the library world, and then quantum jumps. And back on Galactus' ship. I don't know who's talking in this.
I assume this is Archangel again.
Okay. Quasar's locked himself inside that bubble for almost an hour now. What can he be doing? Maybe he's not even in there anymore. Maybe he found a way to take a powder.
And Cap says, wait, another flash of light from inside. Did he activate it?
It would not be advantageous if he had. The enemy we wish to him to nullify is nowhere in sight.
Quasar, I sure wish you wouldn't leave us in the dark about this. And meanwhile in the bubble, Quasar's thinking, made it back so smoothly, I doubt many were aware I'd even gone. Now to figure out the activation sequence, drop my protective dome, and ask Thanos where he wants me to point this baby. You must not miss Infinity War number 5 next episode as Quasar pulls the cosmic trigger. And in Quasar 40, nothingness.
Oblivion.
And on a totally unrelated topic, I don't know why I bring it up, but at some point maybe we should record like some new intros for a month of shows coming up. I don't know.
Oh.
Hey, what about the so-and-so? Hey, what about our so-and-so podcast, The Quantum Zone? What about our, so-and-so podcast?
So-and-so podcast.
But I was just thinking, like, I know her and Makari split up. Quasar doesn't even, like, meet up with Makari again in this series, does he?
He does. There's the race like in 58 or 59 with the runner and Makari.
Yeah, but I don't think Quasar's at that race, though.
Oh, you're right.
I mean, Makari's in the book. Makari's in the book, but I don't think Quasar meets up with him ever again.
I think you may be right. he does meet up with her again, doesn't he? Because he names her Kismet, right?
Well, no, I think she names herself Kismet, but yeah.
That's right, yeah.
What is it? I think it's like another 10 issues or something,
10 issues or so away, yeah.
I think it's around 49.
Quote-unquote fathers from the Enclave, I think.
Well, that's towards the end of the series, but no, I don't think I should spoil this for Ray, but she has a fight with you-know-who in 49, remember?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah. He gets injured. That's right, I forgot about that.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, this book goes off in decidedly different directions.
Mm-hmm.
Especially starting in 2 issues. Starting in Quasar 41.
Hey, remind me next Quasar issue, Quasar 40,
yes,
to show you guys the cover.
Oh, you have
Quasar
the
40.
art?
I have the original art for the cover.
Oh,
yes.
Awesome.
Nice.
Very cool.
Yep, it's one of my preciouses.
God, I'd love to have some original art, but I know just from what you said, that's expensive stuff.
Luckily, I started searching for Quasar original art it's over 20 years. It's probably 25 years ago. So it wasn't nearly as expensive then, although I had much less money at the time. So it was still expensive.
Yeah.
All right, you guys. Hey, I have a surprise for you. We have feedback from Ray.
Really?
Yes.
That's so awesome.
What? He's replacing Soshin on this episode? Soshin, come on.
Yes, Soshin, send them some feedback. All right.
And turn right.
Oh, that's right. All right.
Come on.
So, yes, everyone.
On your couch. Turn right on your couch.
Oh, Corona humor. Oh. All right, everyone. Here's your weekly dose of scrawl from Ray from Into the Night, a Moon Knight podcast, Last Sons of Krypton, a Superman podcast, and the last Tuesday of every month on Ultimate Spider-Cast, when me, Ray, and Matt talk Scarlet Spider, the Scarlet Spider Sausage Party. All right, so, here we go. All 4 minutes and 46 seconds of Ray from Into the Night. Here we go.
Hey, hello, Will, Matt, and Phil. This is Ray. Dropping in some thoughts for Quasar 39, a continuation of a very engaging story, and I do like the premise of Quasar opting to be the one to pull the trigger on the ultimate nullifier. So I like the premise here. Again, a very consistent story here from Matt Grunwald. The art is cool. I mean, I remember Will mentioning that Capullo's art has finished up by now. So Steve Lytle, doing very, very good work here to carry on. And particularly, I like the way he draws Thing. I think he draws a really good Thing. You can see that a few pages, page 4 down on the bottom left. Anyway, a lot happening here. I loved how, good on you, Herc. I loved how he said he should be the one to do it, and I reckon Herc could do it. I reckon he can pull the ultimate nullifier. He's immortal, so he can probably come back from it. It is very cool though how Quasar has stepped up, and he's really become one of the huge hitters of the Earth's heroes. So
damn Skippy.
So I'm very interested to see what happens next issue when it says there at the end of this issue that he does pull the cosmic trigger. Anyway, again, Grunwald humor. I loved it. I loved the highlight for me was when they go to that library on Russ, and the librarian asks them to fill out the forms and such. But then even better, Quasar calls him out, but Epoch has already done it. Epoch as a humanoid is pretty cool as well. Surprised me that she decided to stay there in Russ, but I hope we do see a lot more. And of course the big one, the battle with Deathurge. These are always interesting because this is about the third time that they've faced, and every time Quasar has found it absolutely difficult to overcome Deathurge. I like his design here. It looks like it's been slightly modified. I like the aura that is around him, and plus also the kind of eye design around the eyes, because I believe it was just a black face before. So anyway, that was pretty cool. On the skis, a little corny, but I love how he can kind of just produce weapons from his body. And look, there's the other story here with her going up against, taking issue with the mourners. To me, that was a little less interesting. What was interesting, though, was Kayla, and seeing her body slowly kind of reanimate. She's become some sort of gloopy, globby mess. I'm so interested to see what develops for her as well. But overall, guys, I've really enjoyed this again. I think I just went through this quite effortlessly. The writing is sublime, and the artwork, is very good, considering we have no more Capullo. So, very enjoyable. Let me think if I can think of a question for you guys. Not really. I guess I'm just looking forward to the next chapter in Infinity War and in Quasar to see what happens and how Quasar is going to point the trigger, I'm assuming, to the Magus. Anyway, can't wait to hear your thoughts as always, and catch ya. So, Oh, actually, no, one other thing, a bit more of a... Ooh. No, it's all right. I was going to do an accent, but I can't think of one other than a Boston one. But anyway, catch you later. Oh, yeah, actually, a big PS. Really appreciated. Watched earlier this morning Matt's wife give a free comedy show, and Matt with a bit of stand-up. Great stuff, Matt, there. Really enjoyed that. Over on Instagram. So, a little plug there. Anyone that's keen on some entertainment over Instagram or Facebook, check out Yale and or Matt Kona for some stand-up. Anyway, catch you guys. See ya.
Plugs within plugs. Thanks, Ray.
Plugs within, thanks,
Back
Ray.
to the feedback.
The skis, I think, were kind of a call out to the Black Racer from the Jack Kirby Fourth World stuff over at DC.
DC, yeah.
Because he is death or whatever.
Yeah.
But I thought that was kind of cool.
So I loved how Ray loved the redesign of Deathurge. So should this issue have been how Deathurge got his groove back? Because I think this is the last appearance we get at Deathurge in this series too, right?
Yeah, I don't think he actually appears again until like Great Lakes Avengers, when they weirdly revive a clone of Maelstrom that decides he doesn't want to kill everything. It's weird. It's a weird appearance. It's very comedic and not. But yeah, Deathurge shows up there, I think, and that's the only other time he's ever shown up.
Because at first I was thinking, doesn't he show up in issue 40? But no, it's that other personification of death that we love Matt Kona to do, Kid Reaper.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Wisecracking sidekicks.
So next week we'll be doing Infinity War number 5, followed by Quasar 40, and then following that, Infinity War number 6, and then... Boy, I don't know what we're going to do after that, but it's something Marvel. And it's the list. I'm pretty sure the list is on Facebook, so if you would like to know.
Yeah.
So yes, Quasar's going to use the nullifier.
Now, in continuity, that's the only time the nullifier's ever been used, right?
I think so.
It's been threatened before, but I don't think it's ever actually been used.
Well, yeah, like Johnny Storm said, like in that first appearance of Galactus, like they got the nullifier, but Johnny got it, Reed threatened to use it, but he didn't use it.
Now, it was used in the What If with Korvac, right?
Yes, I'm
Doesn't he use it? Yeah. Which we saw Wandering the Worlds of What If, right?
Yep.
That was inside Quasar. So.
Yeah, issue 30,
Yes.
So yeah, this might be the only. I think this might be the only time in regular continuity. Yeah. So what happened?
No, I mean something could have happened during Hickman's Avengers that I haven't read that, but who knows?
Will's like after my time, whatever drove me off.
Time on Avengers.
Whatever drove me from Avengers.
Spend it.
Hey, lots of people liked it. It wasn't for me. There you go.
So yeah, any other thoughts, Matthew Kona?
No, I think it was pretty well summed up. I thought it was fun. It had a little bit of a vacation from the main story, good crossover issue, and good Quasar issue with the Quasar, pretty much Quasar specific villain, and it wasn't your typical ends to a battle with a villain. I love the monologue, Deathurge pontificating, getting real dark, referring to himself as a protector of the universe was unexpected fun, and yeah, I liked it. I think it was a little. The cover was real cool. It was a little bit false advertising. You thought it might have a little bit more Thanos in it, and it's mostly just his hand. But a little bit of talking in the beginning. Yeah, it's good overall.
Hand talking. Talk to the hand.
Talk to the hand.
Say, we got two
chins aren't listening.
Oh. All right. So, anything else?
I think we're good.
All right. So, yes, next week, Infinity War 5. Thank you, Ray, for the feedback and the Matt Kona plug.
Yep.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
All right. So, everyone, not just Ray, I'll play multiple. I'll play multiple feedbacks. So, send your thoughts on, like I said, Infinity War 5 is next. Email us, capesandlunatics@gmail.com. Call the voicemail 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. And remember to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Find everything all in one place. That's Linktree, linktr.ee/capesandlunatics. You can kind of call that the repository of knowledge on the planet Russ, but, you know.
That's right.
Oh, the repository of us, not Russ. And support the sponsors, Tweaked Audio, Hunt a Killer, Pod Life the book, now in digital and paperback, and use the Southgate Media Group link to help support the shows, you know, when you're buying your toilet paper and whatever else, because believe it or not, these do cost money to put up. So, Matt Kona, Ray already did your plug, but anything else you want to plug?
He did. Well, I mean, ironically, I have been doing stand-up more often this month while stuck at home because I've been doing it online alone in my room some places. And yeah, Ray was referring to you want to watch my wife do a bit of her one-person show. I opened for her at that. So if you go to Facebook and search Yael Gavish, you can see that. And she's just discovered TikTok app, and so she's doing those silly things and has roped me into them. I think there's a video that's being published at the time we're recording this that you guys can check out afterwards. It's very dumb. But she's just doing all the things, the dances that these 14-year-olds are doing, and you can see it. I don't know. But, yeah, I'm around. I'm around all the time. At Matt Kona, MATTKONA. Trying to limit my time online as much as I can while being stuck in the house 23 hours a day. But I'm around. Cheer me up. Give me a weird Star Trek reference. I'm not suppressed, but I mean, you know, I like to be stimulated. So I'm here to talk to you.
Oh, are you guys dabbing? You said she's doing all the dances.
We haven't done that yet. Huh? Oh, but she did come in during Ray's feedback, and I paused it I muted it for a sec. And she's like, I need help for it. She kept calling them challenges. Like, they're not really challenges. It's just you doing the same videos that everyone else is doing, but whatever. So it's very challenging. It's a very challenging time, is what I'm saying. Worldwide. Yeah.
Hey, you want a Star Trek thing? Go write down all the Ferengi rules of acquisition.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my Lord.
I love the rules of acquisition.
You and Yale should do a Star Trek video.
I may have ordered the book on Amazon. We'll talk about it off air. We'll talk about this off air, but I have an idea.
Ooh, top secret. All right. Master the Quantum Zone, Will Allred. Where can people find you?
You can find me at Wallred. That's at WALLRED at Gmail and Twitter and Facebook and probably Instagram. You can also find my self-published comic, Diary of Night at diaryofnight.com. And you can find all kinds of cool stuff about the Quantum Zone at quantumzone.org.
And I will post a link when Rob puts it up. The quick interview, under 15-minute interview I did with Will, because Rob wanted to do some interviews with creators since, all the cons are being canceled. So, yeah, I'll put the link up on the Quantum Zone social media when it comes up. Like I said, it's a quickie. What did we do, like 12? Rob wanted them under 15. I think we did like 12 minutes or something.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's very cool.
It's all about Will, so.
Yeah. Me. No.
And I love how you're like, I think I'm on Instagram.
Probably, but whatever.
Yeah, I think you are, because I think I've seen you.
I don't use it, but I'm there.
So yeah. If you if you follow Will Allred on Instagram, don't expect to follow back, because I don't think you are. All right, thank you for joining us, everyone. Again, join us next time for Infinity War 5, followed by Quasar 40, followed by Infinity War 6, and then it really gets nuts. You want to get nuts? Come on, let's get nuts.
It's got to be longer. I need a full-length one.
Remember, send all your Star Trek memes to @MattKona.
There's some good ones. Hashtag Ferengi Friday.
I was going to say all your Ferengi porn. All right, everyone. Come back next week. And remember, Quantum Zoners, keep it quiet in the library.